Being an NFL quarterback may be the most high-profile position in all of sports. No explanation needed. Some quarterbacks seem to dominate forever until Father Time eventually catches up with them. Others just seem to stick around until their services are no longer needed. In the end, everyone's time in the NFL eventually comes to an end, quarterbacks included. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we dive into 10 NFL quarterbacks that'll soon be out of the league. Matt Schaub. Schaub nearly won a Super Bowl as Matt Ryan's backup before the Atlanta Falcons choked. Schaub had some nice years as a starter for the Houston Texans, but that ship has sailed. He's now the backup to a quarterback who never ever gets hurt. 2017 marked Schaub's age 36 season, and he can't be keen on sticking around as a bench warmer forever. Expect Schaub to quietly retire before long. He's been around for quite a while, and the journey has to end soon. Josh McCown. McCown had a breakout year in 2017, throwing for 19 touchdowns and just 9 interceptions in 13 games. But he was 38 years old during that season, and he suffered a broken left hand that ended it early. McCown has been in the league since 2002, and he started double-digit games in a season only 3 times. His days as a starter are probably over, and he won't have many more as a backup either. Matt Cassel. Castle's career highlight is probably winning 11 games with the New England Patriots in 2008 when Tom Brady went down with a torn ACL. Many thought he was on the verge of something big, but Castle's flopped as a starter in Kansas City. He had to accept a career backup role. But how much longer will Castle want to stay as a backup? And how much longer will teams want him? He's in his mid-30s. It all adds up to a retirement that isn't far off. Ryan Fitzpatrick. How things change. After years of being a pretty awful starter and backup, Fitzpatrick had a magical 2015 season and nearly took the New York Jets to the playoffs. But 2016 reminded us that Fitzpatrick was who we thought he was. He's never going to be a good quarterback, not at this stage of his career. He's got a couple more seasons left in him as a backup, but it wouldn't be surprising if Fitzpatrick retired before 2019. He does have a big family and has enough money to live comfortably for the rest of his life. Colin Kaepernick. He started a movement after refusing to stand for the national anthem, and it may have cost him his NFL career. Kaepernick, who nearly led the San Francisco 49ers to a Super Bowl 47 championship, has watched his career go downhill real quickly. Reports suggest that teams don't want to sign Kaepernick simply for his protesting tactics. Given how many worse QBs have been signed over Kaepernick, we see it as a sign he will have to leave the NFL world soon. And time out. It's time for the Total Pro Sports Timeout video question. What other quarterbacks will soon be out of the league? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you have any ideas for videos that you want us to do, let us know in the comment section down below. You never know, we might use your idea and give you a shout out. And last but not least, if you're not subscribed yet, now's a great time to do that for more cool videos every single day. Back to the video. Jay Cutler. After a horrendous stint with the Chicago Bears, Jay Cutler retired following the 2016 season. But the Miami Dolphins lured him out of retirement, needing to replace the injured Ryan Tannehill. So that means we have to think Cutler is retiring soon. Tannehill will return in 2018. No other teams want to give a very inconsistent and aging quarterback the keys to a starting job again. Cutler can finally go back to retirement soon. He probably only joined Miami knowing it was his last starting gig ever. Ben Roethlisberger. Following the 2016 NFL season, it was believed that Ben Roethlisberger was contemplating retirement. He eventually came back to play the 2017 season. But while speaking to the media following a 5-interception performance against the Jaguars, Big Ben questioned whether he still had it. Roethlisberger takes a beating every year, and he's hinted at the possibility of hanging up the cleats on several occasions. I wish he would. But sorry about that. I have to bust in with my opinions every now and then. You know how this is. I don't just have to do that on the live videos. So, where was I? Don't be surprised to see him follow through on his retirement plans in the very near future. Eli Manning. A 2-time Super Bowl champion, it looks like the end is nearing for Eli Manning. He was mediocre in 2015, much of 2016, and in 2017. Manning was never a truly elite quarterback, and this man in his mid-30s just doesn't seem to have that ability to be a franchise quarterback anymore. The New York Giants need a rebuild, and keeping Manning around doesn't make much sense. Eli may want to follow in the footsteps of his brother Peyton. Retire when your body tells you it's time. Drew Brees. Brees continues to toss 30 touchdowns and 4,000 passing yards a year, but ask Peyton Manning and Brett Favre. It doesn't take long to suddenly experience a steep decline. Brees has stayed healthy during his entire tenure with the New Orleans Saints, but again, quarterbacks aren't built to play past the age of 40 very often. Brees entered 2017 at the age of 38, and you have to think he'll be lucky to play up to age 41 or 42. With his age taken into consideration, Brees is among the handful of quarterbacks that probably won't be playing in the 2020s. And finally, Tom Brady. Yes, he's still making Super Bowls. He's shown no signs of slowing down yet. But how much more can Brady handle? His supermodel wife has expressed concerns over apparent concussions. Brady has nothing to prove either. He wants to play until he's 45, but we can only offer him the best of luck in those aspirations. Brady has taken a lot of hits, and his body is getting beaten all over. Do you really think he has the drive to keep playing until his body falls apart? Again, he has nothing more to prove after winning all those rings. 40 years of age, folks. Age is more than a number. It's a great indicator of when a quarterback will soon be out of the league. Brady will be an example of that. What other quarterbacks will soon be out of the league? Let us know in the comment section down below. And if you liked the video, then feel free to like the video. We really appreciate it. And last but not least, if you're not subscribed yet, now's a great time to do that for more cool videos every single day. See you next time.